Just burping because I just ate myself and it just happens to pop up here. It fits. Anyways. You're finally here, Minato-kun. Do you want to get something to eat? I could hear my poor stomach crying woefully. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. I knew I could count on you, Minato-kun. And today's main course is seafood soup. If I can... Oh, wow. Thank you for the gift subs. I appreciate that. There's so many hearts on the screen. You do spoil. I appreciate it very muchly. Thank you. Hopefully your day's been okay at least. I know you exist at the very least, so that's something. And I know just the place for it. I got distracted with the emote explosion. Very good reason. The restaurant is filled with a familiar smell of fish.
7, 8, 9. Shoot! I'm coming up short on my counts. I have to find one more new person.
New person? I'm forgetting things. Also, hype train, yay. I lurked, but I wanted to spoil and support. I appreciate you. One of these days, I will actually add a lurk. It's on my list of things to do. A thing for a command for like lurking, as far as like thanking people for lurking and hanging out and all that. I haven't gotten to that yet, so I appreciate you regardless. So hopefully, you have a good day otherwise. And I appreciate having you here. As always. I mean, at least my foot is somewhat healing. That's good! I'm glad! Definitely a good thing. And hopefully it gets better soon-ish, hopefully, but time heals all wounds, I suppose, in varying ways. Yada yada, that lingo and stuff. You know, and honestly, that kind of makes me think of what I've been trying to do lately, is I've been trying to find positives in everything when I'm having kind of like a bad day. Not that I've had a bad day today, so thankfully there's that. But when I am kind of struggling a little bit, when I am kind of dragging ass a little bit, when I am kind of having the mental health wormies, is whatever you want to call it, the bad brain, as we like to say, I like to kind of like just bring up something to be like, hey, to myself, you know, hey, I know you're having a kind of crappy day, but when you get home, you have a bunch of ice cream you could eat. Or, hey, you're gonna do raid tomorrow, so that's gonna be really fun. Hey, you might actually clear that raid. Hey, you got a commission update about something, right? That's really exciting. Or, you know, stuff like that. Just things to kind of hype myself up, to be like, does it work? I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure. I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping it helps add positivity to my life when I'm otherwise not feeling super positive. And I'm hoping over time it really helps me, like, kind of get over things a little bit better and manage and, like, look forward to the positives in life. So it's like, that's definitely one of those things that you're like, hey, you know, maybe today hasn't been super great, but my foot is healing, so that's great, you know? Things like that. It's just, not that that's necessarily, you know, something you want, obviously, to have your foot hurting, but, you know, It just made me randomly think about it. And I've been trying to be better about just being like, hey, you know, even though this is going on, you have these other things to look forward to, or you have these other things to be thankful for. And I'm hoping in the long run it really helps me out. We'll see how it works. Like, positive thing for me today. Overall, it's been pretty good, so it's not too bad. But I've made really good progress on not commission, but a raffle thing that I did for someone. And it's looking really good, so I'm excited about that. That's what I was working on before I started streaming, so yeah. Anyway, I'll stop babbling and actually get back to the game. But hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, your day goes better for you.
Damn it all! Why doesn't anyone take me seriously?
I forgot what his whole thing. Why does he look for another person? What does he look for people for specifically? Bodyguarding? Question mark.
I'm not gonna lose to my brother again. I'll show him. I'll show them all.
I am so sidetracked because it's been like 2 weeks since I last played 3. And I don't remember what his thing was last time. Yeah, you show your brother or something. I'm your moral support. Moral support? That's not right. I'm just gonna keep moving on to the game. I'm failing at my jokes right now.
What's going on?
Too spicy? Question mark? Yeah, too spicy. Alright. He ran to the restroom.
It's over. The baby came out good and healthy.
Oh, I did not need to... I did not need to know that. You sound like my brother. Not necessary.
Hey, come on! It's your job to laugh at the gourmet king's dumb jokes.
Oh, this is meant to be a joke, I guess. I guess that makes sense. I guess I'm not a big fan of poop humor.
I don't get it. I was fine up until a minute ago, then suddenly I felt sick.
I mean, I feel like that's... I feel like maybe this is something that happens more than is projected here. So, valid question is, does it happen a lot? Because if it happens a lot, that's where you really need to be like, hey, maybe you should check about that. Did you eat too much is kind of silly, because it's possible, sure, but on the flip side, I don't think this would necessarily be, the cause, because I feel like if that was the cause, this would have happened a long time ago, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be like this, you know? So, who knows? But obviously you suddenly felt sick. I would assume he doesn't feel sick before this, necessarily, if it just suddenly happened. So I think the more valid question is, does this happen a lot? Because that is the more concerning question here.
Yeah, every once in a while, my body sort of rewinds the meal on me.
Yeah, question? You never thought this was weird? You've never questioned it, if this happened every once in a while? You've never thought that was weird? And you've never looked into that? Like, that's concerning. Maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it's not something to worry about. But I would definitely be like, hey, maybe you should really, like... Maybe you should check that. I'm muted in the match, but have a great stream. Thank you. Hopefully you do well in your match. Like, I get it to some extent though, because like anytime I have pasta, like my body, there's something in pasta. Like I thought initially it was like the place I was getting it, maybe the way they prepared it or something, the way they made stuff affected me. But it's like something in pasta specifically, no matter where it's made or how it's made. I like, I think it's worth it for like the pain, not the pain, but you know the stomach ache, or, well, no, that's not quite the right word either. I just, like, it just sits like a rock after a while. And I think it's something, and I don't know specifically, but I'm assuming it's something in maybe the sauce or something specifically that my body is not agreeing with. But I kind of go into it going, hey, I really want some really good pasta. Because I love pasta, mind you. I like Italian a lot. So, I'm going to have some really good pasta and it'll be worth it, right? So I guess I can't say anything. Because I do that with pasta. But I've definitely sat there and considered and thought about, well, why does it do that every time? Like, it never used to. And then for years now it has. I'm like, why is that, you know? Well, it's weird. But in this case here, isn't it a little strange for him to be like, oh no, it just kind of happens. It's like, oh, okay, but did you... I don't know. Did you ever consider checking out why it's happening? I don't know, anyway. That's just me.
Don't you worry about me. This is a trial I have to face before I'm reborn anyway.
You know what? You do you. I mean, you do you. I've already explained how I feel about the situation. Get that checked, but you do you.
If I want my place in paradise after this world ends, I have to prove my worth. It'd mean a lot to me if you considered, coming to paradise with me too.
I mean, it depends on what we're talking about with paradise. It's capitalized, so like, what are we talking about? I'm so blindsided in this. It's been like 2 weeks since I last played. What is this paradise? But he seems comfortable with having me as a friend, so that's a plus, right? But we're getting there.
The noodles got soggy while my stomach was giving me trouble.
Damn you, stomach punches, stomach. I'll show you to show up. Okay, I mean, anyway.
You'll have to wait till next time to hear about paradise.
Okay, I guess we gotta wait till next time to hear about paradise, guys.
But for now, let's just focus on our ramen. Ooh, sir, can I get some rice and dry seaweed? I'll salvage this ramen by turning it into a rice soup.
I do like if you're having issues with your stomach, maybe don't get more food. I bet these guys love him because how much food he gets and how much money you've got to be spending on a daily basis. So I feel like they're probably like, maybe not, but at the same time, you're a good source of income, so who am I to say anything?
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
I will join you at Tartarus tonight. I apologize for worrying everyone. Our only priority now is to do something about Tartarus. I'll be counting on you all again. Well, the school trip is next week, so that should be fun. But unfortunately, Amada and Kuromaru will have to stay here. Everyone's so overtly excited about Kyoto. I mean, there's a bunch of historic landmarks, but other than that, it's not much different from here.
Oh, hi.
I was just speaking with Yukari-chan earlier. Do you know that she used to live in Kyoto? I guess that would make sense why she's very meh about Kyoto. I did not. I probably did and I forgot.
Why, certainly.
I didn't know either until I asked her myself. Yukari-chan sounds like she's from around here, but I wonder if she'll speak with an accent in Kyoto. The school trip, huh? Unfortunately, I can't tag along, so I'll hold the fort. Would you bring me back a souvenir?
Oh,
Preferably something other than a t-shirt or a keychain. I hear they have really good Nama Yatsuhashi there. I'm assuming food? How is that gonna survive the trip back if it's food? Maybe it will, I don't know. Maybe it's snacks. I'm not totally sure what it is.
excuse me.
I'm unable to comprehend the significance of a trip. I thought it was simply an activity to experience, but it seems to be more complex than that. What do you obtain when you go on a trip? It's hard to explain. Memories, yeah, memories is a good answer. Memories. How do you benefit from gaining memories? This matter is indeed difficult to comprehend. Right. What do we got? It's just wild duck burger. Did I need to go to Tartarus? I hope not. I'm pretty sure I got that done before, but I'm gonna double check that there's no specific request I need to do.
Marvelous.
Oh, nice. Twilight Fragment. Requests.
Are you accepting a request? I will await a report of success.
This is during the trip, so I can't do that yet. So no, I am good to do whatever
Very
then.
well.
Well, I'm here, so let's see if I have anything I need to sell. Oh, seeing as you're here, I take it things aren't over yet. With the Kyoto group in the state that they're in, there's no telling how things will turn out. All I can do now is fulfill my duties.
What'd you bring?
No, I did sell everything. Okay.
You finished?
Oh, my bad. Wrong thing.
Finished? Be seeing you.
Alright, so no, that's all we have. I guess, is there work maybe? No. I guess we could do the wild duck burger thing maybe? Wait. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Wasn't there, I don't remember, wasn't there a, I'm trying to remember if there was a challenge thing for that. Oh, it just raises courage, that's right, I forgot about that. Well, I'm here anyway, so... You did level! Look at you leveling up! Anything new? Oh, okay. I don't even know if I had ones there. Maybe? We'll see. Oh, that's not what. Okay. You know what, Akihiko? What you got? Do you know how to use the DVD player here? I thought I might as well use it once in a while. I have this compilation of some of the greatest matches between boxing legends. Watching professional techniques like this will surely help us in our own battles. Want to watch it together if you have time now? Yeah, sure. Why not? All right, let's let's start watching.
Just from looking at a single jab, you can tell how different everything is at the top level. And not only are both fighters strong, they each have their own unique fighting style. What kind of fighter is your favorite?
Boxer with a strong punch, a fighter with slick footwork, someone with a big mouth. No. I don't know. I think the slick footwork would be pretty cool. Strong punch is good, but I feel like if you have slick footwork, you could probably dodge really easily, so I think that's probably be better between the two, personally, but I don't know.
I get that. The essence of boxing is to land hits without getting hit yourself.
Exactly.
I tend to rely on footwork in my matches too. But someday, I'm hoping to master the style of infighting. Now that I'm watching these again, I can see there's a lot to learn from professional matches. Plus, when I do it here, I have someone to discuss things with. Let's do this again next time you're free.
Hell yeah. Why not? I don't need the courage, but I'll take it anyways. More so for the time spent with Akihiko more than anything.
Man, watching those guys fighting is making it hard for me to sit still. You want to head to my room and wail on the punching bag for a bit?
Me, personally, I'd be like, wimpy punches, but yeah, let's go for it, man! Bleep, bleep. Oh, it's Sunday. Oh, it's Sunday! And none of the people I wanted to talk to. Guess who's bored? And no school and no track practice? Guess that means we gotta go somewhere fun. Let's hang out. Oh, sorry, none of you. Maybe one of these two, but first I gotta see if the other person's there. Kaminari, I think his name was. You free today? Since we have the day off, I was thinking of going somewhere. Do you want to join me? Just let me know. If you don't mind, sorry, this is kind of out of the blue, but if you don't have any plans, shall we go somewhere together? Ah, yes, the home shopping. What was it again?
It's a mate!
Um...
I'm going to do it.
Today we're introducing the bodybuilder's support set. Started working out, but struggling to keep up at it, on the verge of giving up. Then this is the thing just for you. Or this is just the thing for you, sorry. First up we have Sid's jacket, apparently. Why are we still in Sid's jacket? Anyone could build as a brick house wearing this. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful! Wait, there's more!
Not bad.
We'll throw in this mega protein too. Guess how many? 8! It's HP. Maybe it gives decent amount. I guess I could get it for like the armor piece. Yeah, limited time. Sorry, Sid, we're taking your jacket from you.
Thanks. Bubba.
Oh, I didn't even look to see what the next one was. That's fine. Let's see. Yes, this is what I was looking for. Yes, you. Kamiki. That's what I was thinking. Akinari Kimiki. That's mixing the two names together. You.
Here.
I'm not doing that, sorry. Sorry, it's happening again. It'll pass soon, but would you mind staying with me until then?
Thank you.
Hey, you're very kind. It's not doing so hot.
I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I thought I'd be fine since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but
I've definitely been there before. Not the illness and anxiety and pain stuff, but I've definitely, well, I mean, I've been there for like mental health if you count that, but I've definitely been there where I've read a book, because I used to read a book at night to kind of like chill out and just like get my body to like get tired, but then eventually it did the reverse point where it would make me tired and I would just get really into the book. So then I'd finish like a good chunk of the book in that night, and then all of a sudden it's like suddenly like 8-9 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, oh shit, this did not work out the way I wanted it to. So I have banned reading books at night as a means to try to fall asleep, because it just does not work. So I've been there. I've definitely been there.
I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this.
Yeah, probably not. Especially considering how frail your body is in general. I feel like if you say maybe you should go rest, he would just be like, no, I'm fine, I don't want to. So I don't think it's worth saying it. He should, probably, but, I mean, I'm not a big fan of either of these. But yeah, I mean, both sentiments are true.
Thank you. Or rather, I suppose
Oh,
I should
he took it
apologize.
well enough anyways.
It's been so long since anyone told me off for anything. I came out here because I was hoping to find you. I only have so much time left, you know.
Oh, well, I came out here because I knew it was Sunday and this is the only time you're here. So, same.
Do you remember when I said I like reading heartwarming stories? There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky. But I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for. The problem is, none of those stories were written for people like me.
Maybe not, but it doesn't stop you from enjoying them, especially if you're kind of in a place, you know? It's, I mean, reading is a good way to escape from reality for a little bit. Kind of the same thing why I like roleplay, when I can actually do it. I am not active anymore. There's that. But it's the same concept of, like, it takes you to another person's point of view and experiences for a while, which is a really nice deterrent from what life really is sometimes. So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Like, it wasn't really written for people like you, sure, but it's a good getaway sometimes when you just kind of need to get out of your head.
I guess I'm just being selfish.
I don't know. I don't think it's selfish.
Just like I am with you, too. You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me. How much of your valuable time have you spent with me?
Okay, but I'm choosing to do that. You're not making me do anything. I'm choosing to look out for Sundays to come and talk with you because I want to, not because I feel pressured to do it.
I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me. That's why I like you so much, though.
I mean, that's just a typical thing that you do for friends, right? Or I hope they're friends, right? That's just a typical thing you do, is that you just, not so much spoiling, but you hang out, you talk to each other, you like check in on each other. I mean, that's just a friend thing to do. There's nothing odd about it. It's not anything in regards of I don't deserve it. Yeah, you definitely deserve that. You deserve to have someone in your life like that that'll just be a friend to you, that will be there for you, that, you know? Like, so I don't think that's true. I don't think it's selfish. I don't think it's unworthy. Everyone has the right to have people they can rely and talk to, you know?
Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself. I'd like to see you again sometime.
I mean, we have 5 more social ranks to climb up. You'll see plenty. Hopefully. Hopefully see plenty.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your day? You have nothing new to say, so... Oh, I guess.
It's not like that.
I wasn't born in Kyoto or anything, I just lived there for a bit. But our classmates kept asking if I'll show them around. It's getting annoying. I know they're just excited for the trip, but I'm not really in the mood to be everyone's tour guide. That's legit. I mean, one, it's like, yeah, but it's like, oh, you're from here, right? Can you show us around? And it's like, okay, but maybe she doesn't want to do that, especially with like people that she doesn't know maybe as well, possibly. I don't know for sure rather. But yeah, I mean, it's a trip for her too. It's not her taking the time to be a tour guide the entire time either, you know. She also wants to probably just chill, you know, and hang out. So I don't know if it's really fair for her either. Like, I get where they're coming from. They're like, well, you're from here, so you should know about this. You should show us around. And, you know, they have that in mind. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, unless she is the one who is going out and be like, hey, I'm from here. I'll show you all over the place. If it's her prerogative to go and do that, then by all means, that's totally fine. But to be like, hey, you're from there, show us around. It's like, I don't know if that's really fair for her unless she actively wants to do that. So that's my thoughts, and that's a legitimate like feeling to have in my mind. Oh, information gatherer, legit matchmaking site. Have you seen the rumors online about a popular new matchmaking site? It requires payment, but it supposedly really works. I'm sure a high school student like you would be all over that stuff, so I'll graciously share my info with you. If you want to check it out, come to Escapade. Yes, let's go and check that out. Is there any new dialogue besides him? There is a few. I went out to eat the other day, but I forgot to check my fortune beforehand. Man, imagine going out to eat somewhere, but be like, hold on, before we eat, I have to check out how my food's gonna taste before we do it. Will I get sick from the food? I don't know. I don't know what you would ask about it, but it's a little weird. So I couldn't decide what to order. I started to sweat. Good thing they had a magazine with a fortune telling column. Oh my god, this girl's so far gone. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with having indecision of going, I'm not sure what I want, and kind of taking a moment to figure out what you want. But it's a whole nother thing. You're like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Hey, this magazine has a fortune telling column. I can find out the answers from here. I'm so sorry for you, fortune telling addict. Addict, rather. Candid woman, please help your friend out. The stuff about her not being able to order food without her fortune? She's just kidding, right? I don't think she is. I don't think she is. What do I know though? Right? Oh God. Yeah, maybe, maybe, you should watch out. I don't know what you would do in this circumstance. I feel like there's an intervention that needs to happen here. Goodness sakes. Oh my goodness. What would you even do? Like, hey, listen, you are way too dependent on this. Candid woman, good luck. Not my wheelhouse, not my problem. Nope, I think that was it. And then the fortune teller. What do you got?
Go have a look for yourself.
You're a curious one, aren't you? Well, go on and take a look. Dating site note. With a prepaid offering pass. Huh. Wait, why can you buy more of these? What? Huh? These are all sold out once you buy them, right? Why can you keep buying them? I don't know, whatever.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, man. Time to check my spoils, question mark? I wonder if it has something to do with maybe helping with social links. Because that would make sense, relationship stuff. The site seems to require an offering. Luckily, the note came with a free pass. Thank you for the offering, and welcome to the matchmaking super shrine. Picture anyone you wish to intensify your relationship with and click the button below. Hello? Like, that would be so... Is this a boost to, like, a social link or something like that? Who should I think of? Hello? Oh, I can understand why you can get multiple now. Good to know. Well, let's see. Yeah, why not? I'll think of Kamiki and click the button. Praying. Current progress, 3%. Continue focusing while you wait. The progress bar seems stuck at 3%. I'll continue to thinking of Kamiki. This is such a weird thing to... It's a dating site, but, you know, this is what we're thinking of. Prayer complete. Your relationship has intensified. It seems the prayer is done. Having meditated on our relationship, Kamiki feels more important to me. I feel like the bond I have with Kamiki has grown stronger. If you would like to ask for another prayer, please purchase another offering pass. I see. I see the point of this now. Okay. No. That's very good to have. The school trip's tomorrow. Are you all packed?
Hey, listen!
You bet I am. I've got it all covered. Yukata, bathing suit, flashlight, snacks. You don't travel light, do you? I also do not travel light. It's fair. Even when I try to travel light, it's still not light. Tomorrow you leave on your field trip. Kyoto. Home of my heart. Some teachers think you should be out visiting foreign countries, but I shut those ideas down every single year. It's shameful the way we've lost passion for our homeland. I mean, I can kind of understand where they're coming from, but I get where you're coming from too. Why don't we spend some time today learning about our country's innate beauty. I'm sure that other teachers haven't covered that at all, that's for sure. You all know that our national flower is the cherry blossom, right? However, back in the days of Manyoshu, if you were to ask someone what it was, they'd tell you it was the plum.
Yes, precisely.
Yeah, precisely. Anyway, so one day, my neighbor invited me over to her house. What does this have to do with the plum being the national thing at some point? She fed me absolute gruel. I'll never forget the taste. What does this have to do with the national flower changing to the cherry blossom? Well, I still tried to offer her with something in return, but she only kept waving off my gift. Humility is the true Japanese way, but not for you children today. No, you lot are nothing but. I should have slept through this. I chose willingly to not sleep through this. And honestly, I'm very disappointed. I didn't just sleep through it.
Excuse me.
Most of the people I meet appear nervous about the upcoming trip. Are you nervous, Minato-san? Not really. But how about you?
I suppose.
I don't know. Do I seem like I am? I don't know. You might be, considering you're like, I don't get the point of this. I will talk with him in just a moment here. Congratulations on joining the student council. This was months ago. Sorry, my man. My lady. My lady. Fuka. What's up, Ryoji?
Hey, listen.
Tomorrow we leave for our trip. I can't wait. Alright, that's all we had to say. Goodbye. If you're not too busy, can we talk for a bit? Oh, Arasada-kun. I'm just about to head home. How about you? Yes. Okay, then let's go. Now that I think about it, even though we live in the same dorm, we've never gone back together before.
Remember how I told you I wanted to improve my cooking? Well, I've been trying a lot since then, but I can never seem to get the taste right. I still don't have a feel for how much salt to add. How do you do it?
I don't cook enough to really give you a good answer, but I personally don't put much. I put a little bit of salt and stuff, but not very much, because I feel like if I depend on if it, like, the recipe or whatever asks for a certain amount. I feel like if I put a little bit in for a little bit of seasoning, you know, but not too much, I can always add more afterwards. Like, but then again, like, at some point I just, like, I don't know why I stopped, but, like, at one point I heard, like, a health statistic thing, and apparently I don't know why, I don't even remember what specifically it was or why apparently it triggered me enough, but I just decided, you know, I don't need salt. And since then, I don't really use salt unless I absolutely really need to. Unless it's like stuff like you go to McDonald's or something and put fries and salt and, you know, stuff like that. But I don't really add salt and stuff very often, aside from like maybe a little bit in cooking. But like even then, it's like only if it's like I'll add a little bit and then I'll add more on my meal once it's done. if I feel it needs a little bit more. But otherwise, I don't really add salt much, actually. Pepper, on the other hand, yes, I use pepper all the time. Oh yeah, I don't just dump in a ton. I don't add salt personally. I mean, it's both. Like, I don't really add salt very much. I do a little bit for cooking, depending on what it is, but it's usually only like a little bit. Because I can always add more. Less is more. That's the same in makeup, hair, like as far as cutting hair and stuff like that. Stuff, etc. Food, cooking. Less is more. You can always add more later. You can't take out what you put in or did after the fact generally, though. So it's just a lot easier to do less and then add more if you need to.
Dash? Oh, so speed is important?
Oh, no.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
No. Honey, no. No.
I've just been pouring it in slowly. I'll try and remember that.
That's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse.
To tell you the truth, I was actually hoping I could make something you'd really like.
I mean, I feel like we really need to back up a little bit and be like, no, I don't mean put in fat quickly. I mean, just a little bit.
But I don't think I'll be able to do that for a while.
I mean, you should be able to eventually. It's just a matter of, like, practice and trial and error, basically.
Maybe cooking just isn't for me.
I don't think so. I mean, honestly, it's like anything. In order to get good at anything, you just have to keep trying and keep working on it. Any skill is gonna take practice to master and get better at. Some people can pick up things really quickly, depending on the stuff, you know, and some people pick up things slower. There's no wrong answer. It's just a matter of, like anything else, you just need to practice it and you'll get better over time. Because you'll remember how to do things better or learn from your mistakes. So long as you learn from your mistakes is the keynote to make here.
Oh, sorry. I know you're just trying to help me, and all I'm doing is being negative.
Yeah, just take it slow, don't get discouraged already. Practice makes perfect.
That's true. I've only just started. I can't let this keep me down. Maybe I should try taking notes. That might help me figure out what I'm doing wrong.
That's a good idea. It's a good way to be like, I did this stuff here. Something turns out wrong, then you could go, well, maybe it was this thing here, and I could do this differently, and then you can kind of see, oh, yep, it was this, or oh, no, it wasn't this, so it's something else, right?
I actually have quite a lot of trouble staying optimistic about things. In my head, I always imagine something going horribly wrong. That's why sometimes I feel like giving up when I'm cooking. But you know, when I'm around you or the rest of the team, I never think like that.
Hey, listen, as long as you don't, well, I mean, I think she has, actually. I can't say anything. I was gonna say, as long as you don't dump protein powder in everything, you're probably fine. Just, especially strawberry-flavored protein powder. Man, if anyone understands this reference, kudos.
You've all given me so much confidence in myself. So, I'm really thankful to be a member of SEAS. That's why I want to show you all my gratitude.
Oh my god, we're only rank 3. Oh no!
Maybe I should watch one of those cooking shows on TV.
It wouldn't hurt. It would give ideas, and they're kind of fun to watch. I actually come to think of it, I kind of miss watching cooking shows, actually. They're kind of fun to watch. Not that I cook much or bake much, really, but they're fun. You can get different ideas of how to do things from it.
Actually, it might be a little too advanced for me.
Maybe, but I mean, again, it would give ideas. And you could kind of get some insight as to how people do things. Even if you yourself can't do those things right away.
The library might have some books for beginners, though.
Also a good idea.
But in that case, I can't really read while cooking. I wouldn't want to get the pages dirty.
You just put it off to the side where it's not going to get dirty. And easy. I'll help you find something, sure.
Oh, you don't mind? But... I don't know. If we're looking for books, that means we'd need to go to the bookstore.
Yes. And there's a bookstore right there. Apparently they're closed right now. But there was a bookstore right there.
It's not a big deal or anything, but I don't really like going to bookstores.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! When did it get so late? I have to go! The hairdryer burned out, so I was planning on fixing it.
Is this your way of weaseling out, going to the bookstore literally behind you? That's really... the hairdryer burned out.
But I was hoping to get it done before Yukari-chan and the others got back. Sorry, do you mind if we up the pace on the way back?
I mean, sure, you know. You do you. Oh, that's the box.
Welcome back.
What's up, dude? Tomorrow's a school trip, dude. I'm so psyched. It kind of sucks that we're only going to Kyoto, though. Junpei-san seems to have his energy back. I guess there's no reason to worry about him. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm always energetic. By the way, you better behave while we're gone. Don't go throwing any parties, got it?
Yes.
I won't. Oh, and please don't worry about bringing me back a souvenir. I thought you said you wanted a souvenir, though. Hey, are you trying to use reverse psychosis on me or something?
No.
No, of course not. It's just that Kyoto has a lot of great tasting snacks. Alright, well. In this world, there are things you just can't, or that you can't change. So it's better to focus on those things you can. Got it, bro?
All right.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, let's have a blast on the school trip. Fair enough.
Let me think.
Mitsuru finally decided to go on the school trip too. I was really worried she wouldn't. So that's one piece of good news. School trip, huh? Unfortunately, I can't tag along. See, literally, you're literally saying the same thing. Bring me back a souvenir, but you just said don't bring back a souvenir. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a snack that you listed off there, judging by the convo just now, too. Actually, you know, come to think of it, I keep forgetting that the social link information changes as you go along. The final large shadow has been defeated. We held a party to congratulate ourselves on a job well done. Popular girls. So these are pretty much the same. Fuka's still trying to learn how to cook, but she's displeased with her lack of progress. She just wants to give back to the team, so I tried cheering her up. Pharaoh seemed to have regained his memory. He bade me farewell, saying that he has a duty he must fulfill. After that, he disappeared into the light. Sumimitsu's worried about his meeting his quota for the cult. What? I forgot about the cult thing. He's also convinced himself that feeling sick after overeating is a sign of his rebirth, that his rebirth is near. Okay, so it is of him overeating. Well, okay. Kamiki told me he's read a lot of stories from all over, but he can't find that one that satisfies him. He wishes to find a story that was made for him. Huh. Okay, well, interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna do because... alright, Korobaru, let's watch some more stuff about animals and things. That's fine. I don't have anything else to do right now, so... Koromaru seems to be having fun. I watched the animal show with Koromaru. Oh, yeah. So it's just kind of generic dialogue if you already reached all these things. That's fine. It was just a pastime anyways. School trip! Let's go! Today I'm leaving on the school trip, or field trip, or on this class field trip. The train is scheduled to arrive in Kyoto in the afternoon. Oh, I was gonna look at what the armor and the items were. Maybe in a bit here. I hope we can make some good memories.
Kyoto, huh? That's so cliche.
Huh? You're not a fan? I'd say it's a beautiful city to make some good memories in while we're still young.
Man, is that really the first thing you think? It makes you sound like an old geezer when you say that kind of stuff.
It does?
Why is my battery low again?
Thank goodness. She actually made it.
We transferred to a tour bus after arriving at Kyoto Station. The sun has already set. Alright, this is where we get the drink from, somewhere in here anyways. Higashiyama Sanjo Godaigo Inn.
And here we are! Whoa, nice place.
Yeah, this part of town is pretty fancy.
Hey, what's that umbrella for?
Fashion, in case the roof leaks. Want to get under it? What kind of question is that? You know, I'm just curious to see what they'll say if I do it.
I get the feeling it's for good luck, you know? So, which way to the geishas? Think we can ask them to put on a show?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Hope it's not too pricey.
Oh my god. Priorities.
Keep dreaming, Junpei.
That's pretty.
The stone area outside is filled with water. Is this one of those open-air hot springs I've heard about?
That's I gotta say, it's kind of interesting that you could see from in here while you watch people bathe. It's a little weird. It's weird placement. It's the courtyard apparently. Why don't you find out? I'm just gonna. He says yep. Otherwise,
Right, this is the courtyard. Wanna go out for a walk later, I guess?
I was gonna say. I mean, if that's the hot spring part of it, that's wild to have it playing in view.
Sorry, OG. Where was your old school planning to go for their trip? Probably somewhere cool like another country, I bet. Kyoto's so typical, don't you think?
Me? A trip? Did we even have one?
How do you not know? That's an event most people tend to remember.
It is?
Alright, you can all chat later. You're blocking the hallway.
Where? How are they blocking the hallway? They're literally by a wall.
Girls, your rooms are that way. Go on and get yourselves unpacked.
No, nothing for the guys. Your rooms are this way.
We'll see you later then.
Yeah, we'll see you later, dude.
Yes, I shall see you later, Yukari-san.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, I guess. You're not the dorm where it'd be less weird. It's still weird, but less weird. It's especially weird where you have schoolmates everywhere to be like, you're not planning on sharing the room, are you?
Okay, enough of this. I guess you're with us. Junpei, guy's room.
Man.
What made you think you would be able to stay with them?
Man.
Oh, I guess, man. Alright, cool. Before I get too far, let me see what those are real quick. Lifestone. Antibiotic. Mega Potion. Now, it's only 50 at HP. Oh. That's handy. Leather jacket that lets the wearer survive death with 1 HP once per... Alright, okay. I see you. And it's significantly better. Water gun? Oh, right. I was gonna give that, to Yukari, I think. Alright, no. Who the fuck? I don't remember. Actually, that'd be really good for him, mostly because if he dies, then it's kind of a game over. No, it was Mitsuru, right? Because she's weak to fire, I believe. That would make sense. And I couldn't give it to her because she wasn't with us at the time. Yeah, okay. So... Anti-wind. Unless they all have that. Let's see. Junpei. So Junpei would need, get more from it. Not that I ever really throw him into a thing, though. Yeah, sure. Alright, cool. The student council president seems upset. Does she think we're being immature or something? You don't read the newspaper, do you, senpai? Her father died, recently died. You seriously didn't know? Ooh, rough. Oh, hey.
Look who we have here. Is the Kyoto cuisine to your liking?
Oh, interesting. So what would have happened if you'd never, like, spoken to him before this? I wonder if, like, it would just be one of those random NPCs that you see in the background if you didn't know who he was. Huh.
Honestly speaking, I have little interest in the plant-based fare they have going on here. I sampled the food the souvenir shop had to offer, but I find myself unimpressed.
I definitely feel like this is one of the situations that you would be like, if you didn't know him, you probably wouldn't be able to talk with him, which is interesting. I wonder if that's the case. It's been way too long since I've last played on the Vita, so I don't know. But that's very interesting. And it's voiced lines, so it gives me the belief that probably the case to some degree. Huh. I mean, he is a classmate, so it makes sense they'd be here, but it's very interesting.
Come on in. Anything catch your eye?
Huh. I am going to get one of each just out of caution. Oh, here's the... Is this... No, it's a drink that I needed, but I'm going to get one of each just to be safe.
Much appreciated.
So many different sweets are on display, and they're all eye-catching. Should I buy something as a souvenir? I bought one of everything, it's fine. There are many popular products for tourists on display. Should I buy something as a souvenir? I already bought things. Oh, hey. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted, but sure. A courtyard garden with a traditional aesthetic can be seen from the corridor window. It's a breathtaking view with a touch of elegance.
Yo, sup?
Sup, Aristotle?
Check this out.
Well, I guess they're all voiced, so maybe there's nothing to do with it, but it's very interesting.
The hot spring's over there, right? Now, if you consider how the garden is fenced.
You seriously trying to peep? You do know you can get arrested for that, right?
Good guy, Kaz.
Of course not. I'm not stupid. Just imagine the steamy paradise beyond the garden fence.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Close your eyes and focus. Then you'll see everything inside your mind.
Give it up, you idiot. No way you can see a damn thing like that.
Give up? Never. Nothing is impossible.
Typical teenage boy. I say that, but it's probably not typical necessarily. But I don't mean to stereotype anyone. But
and you call yourself an athlete? Where's your spirit?
What does being an athlete have to do with being a pervert?
You're the only one holding yourself back. You gotta push your limits to succeed.
I mean, I say this, but in any game, there's like a hot tub scene somewhere, or hot spring scene somehow, somewhere, right? And it's always like one guy or two guys like, oh yeah, let's peek on the girls. It'll be so good. And then they get caught, and then they get their asses chewed and things thrown at them, which, I mean, this is really no exception, unfortunately. But it's just a common trope you see in everything, games, anime, whatever, and Japanese related stuff. It's just like, yeah, I get it, haha, trope, but maybe being female, I'm just like, I don't get the appeal of it. Like, yeah, great, you can see girls naked, haha. Oh. But then again, I'm also female, so I guess it doesn't really, like, there's nothing that interests me about it, so. But then again, getting back to the, the hot spring scene, pretty much almost every game has something like that, right? But at the same time, there goes my controller. At the same time, there's always, like, like a beach episode is what I'll call it, right? In a lot of games. And it's almost always like, haha, look at these girls, they're wearing bikinis, it's awesome, dude. Hey, we gotta catch some chicks. We need to pick up some chicks, man. Let's do it. And it's like, it just seems to happen in every game. And just like, I get it, again, it's a trope thing, but maybe it's because I'm female, but it's dumb. I don't know. It's not for me. Like, if that's what you like to do, then by all means, more power to you. But, I don't know. I digress. I need to get my other controller because apparently this wasn't charged enough. If I can get my controller, thank you.
Never thought I'd see the day you'd teach me something about sportsmanship. You're right. I'm not gonna give up. I'll never give up.
It's just so tiring. It's so tiring. You guys, you do you, I guess.
Hey, what's up?
That one's not voiced. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You can talk later. Hurry up and get to your rooms. I don't want to get yelled at for your behavior. Yes? Do you know or not know which room you're in? I don't know, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Why did you go, uh-huh? What? Are you insinuating that I know somehow? Arasada-kun, to get to your room, go up the stairs and turn right. Your room will be on the right-hand side at the end of the hall. Oh, like my room in the dorm. Got it. Got it? Now go.
I tried my hand at sneaking out, but still got caught.
Yeah, that seemed pretty dumb.
Well, guess we gotta head to our room now.
Which is normal for Junpei, I guess, at this point. So whatever.
Come on, let's hustle. Or else Miss Toriyumi might get pissed at us.
I think she already is.
Hey there.
Yeah, and his isn't voiced. Did you know the hot spring here is really famous? Every few hours there's a surprise. Oh, interesting. Also, there should be. It is kind of. I was gonna say it is kind of nice. There's a little eating place there, but no, that's the. Oh, hot spring. It looks big enough for several people to bathe at once. I was gonna say a little eating place, but right, that's the souvenirs. Okay, before we do this, excuse me, pardon me. It's a vending machine. Should I buy something to drink? Simply reeks. I'm just gonna buy one of everything to be safe. Blended fruit juice? It's huge! I guess it's jumble juice. V6, not the V9, but V6. Vegetable juice that will rev your engine. Hold on. God, that's so pretty. I like those windows. I'm assuming they're windows. The doors are so nice looking, though. Hold on. Hold on. Quest. Odin juice. Did I get Odin juice? Or am I missing? Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not missing this. Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay. No, 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 no. So it's you have to talk to the persimmon tree girl, whatever. So it doesn't necessarily matter what I don't know if it matters what room you get. Oh, you can go in? I guess it is open. I wonder if Kurujo-san will be alright. She's been so depressed lately. I'm worried too, but we should leave her be for now. Us trying to cheer her up won't help. Yeah, you're right. Still, it feels so heavy in there that I can't bring myself to talk about anything. Sanzana? I didn't actually read what it said. Some people think that visiting shrines is boring, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna go to romance shrines and pray a lot. You do you, man. Hey, do you have anyone to go around with tomorrow? Nope. Normally I would. I do not now. Oh wait, are you going out with someone? No. Really? Then are you trying to decide who you'll go after? I wish I had someone cool so it wouldn't be as boring. Fair enough. Kinkakuji Temple? Kiyomizu Temple? Are you kidding me? If we're in Kyoto, it's gotta be about the Shinsengumi. That's what I'm talking about. Iketaya's remains. And the Nishihongan Temple, right? No, I won't have enough time. I'm pretty sure I butchered these. I'm so sorry. I can't let people see me without my makeup on. I'll have to wait for everyone to go to sleep before I can take it off. Man, what a coincidence that you're human and you have a face underneath the makeup. God forbid you show that to people, right? Even if it's only for, like, sleeping at nighttime. We're gonna do nothing but share girl talk all night. There's nothing better than that. I usually sleep in the bed, so sleeping on the futon is a new experience for me. But I tend to move around a lot at night. I'm worried that I'll end up kicking the girl sleeping next to me. That is a legitimate fear. Not gonna. It's like when you generally, like, you take up the bed or you roll around a lot and stuff. You're like, fair enough. I love wearing a yukata. It makes me feel so classy and traditional. It's getting me all excited. Man, it's been ages since I've worn my kimono. I think I have a yukata somewhere. I didn't get to wear it as much as the kimono, but it's been ages. I kind of miss being able to use my kimono. Not that I actually ever had a purpose to wear it besides maybe conventions, but it was kind of cool, you know?
Oh, it's you. If you want to know more about the trip, you can find the details in the itinerary over there.
That's not why I came to talk to you, man. I came to talk to you to check in on you, man. How you doing? You don't have to be alone, you know? Alright, you do you. Bye, Mitsuru. How come our school trip is in Japan? Dude, we gotta go abroad or there's no point. I hear it's Koda's fault. Every other teacher wanted to go out of the country, but Koda insisted on Kyoto. Seriously? That guy sucks. We're visiting shrines tomorrow. Honestly, why bother? I think I'll fake sick and relax in here instead. Oh, hey.
You're here too? Oh, right. You're a second year, huh?
Ah, because it doesn't show the other guy's name. I can't think of the guy's name because I haven't done student council stuff. That was a very interesting social link. I actually didn't mind it. I just haven't been doing it because I've already done it before. But it's interesting. So yeah, I think if you hadn't done their social link prior to this, it would just put a random thing in there, or like a whatever placeholder title, you know, and it would give a name if you'd actually like done the social link to some degree, more than likely.
By the way, have you tried these complimentary snacks? They're so tasty.
You know, I haven't had the chance to try any.
Yeah, stern-looking student. I like his voice. I haven't actually heard it because I haven't done the social link on this one yet.
Care to explain why the plate is empty? Normally these snacks are limited to 1 per person.
About that.
Oh, really? Oh, I ate them all. Sorry.
At least he's owning up to it, man. He's just like, oh, yeah, I did that.
I figured. I'll just pretend there weren't any in the first place.
I wonder if his dialogue would be different too if you actually did his social link. It's very interesting. It reminds me of like 14 if you like done certain job quests during the story. Sometimes you get different dialogue, which is really cool. Like in Endwalker when you're going to Garlemald, before that, you get like a bunch of people in there, and if you hadn't done their job quests before, then they're just something like placeholder or name or stuff like this, and they just say a generic thing. And then if you've done them, it adds extra context and dialogue, which is really cool. Like it's like, oh, but you would know this because you've done this before, you know, whatever, right? This is very cool. It's a nice little touch in these kinds of games. Just because we're on a trip doesn't mean we can go crazy and do whatever we want, you know? If I knew we'd be trapped in our rooms, I'd brought games or something.
Oh, hey. Even though we were just on a train the whole day, I'm feeling pretty tired.
I mean, traveling can take a lot out of you, especially trains, I would assume.
But you know what? I've been totally psyched for this trip. I want to sample the local food, hit the hot springs, shop for souvenirs. Oh, and I'm a pro at pillow fights. I sling them so fast they'll never see it coming.
This isn't P5. Everyone says tomorrow is the ordinary sightseeing. What's so ordinary about it? Well, I'll just follow along and see for myself. I can't sleep with the pillow that isn't mine. I mean, that's also fair, to be honest. Half the time, don't mind me going all over the room, half the time whenever I go to a convention or something, or a hotel for whatever reason, I bring my own pillow. Mostly because I feel like hotel pillows, you get like 4 or 5 of them on your bed or something, but they're just all so flat. I mean, it's a typical pillow, but I'm so used to certain pillows now that like when you like lay your head down and your head just sinks into all these pillows, it's just not a great feeling, so I just bring my own. Just a lot easier. Do I have my yukata on straight? It doesn't seem right. Oh my god, the camera angle's on here. I'm calling dibs on this futon. This corner is the best one. Hey, did you see that they're filming, or oh my gosh, did you see them filming something in the city? I guess it's a really touristy spot. They must be used to seeing celebrities around here, or so. Yeah, celebrities around here. Also, I would like to ask, why is there a window in the bathrooms? Like, a window like that, I mean. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I talked to everyone before going to the room. Oh, Akihiko. I was saving him for last.
Honestly, staying at an inn like this doesn't feel much different from our everyday dorm life.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I think I'll just head to bed. Hopefully my run tomorrow proves to be more exciting.
Alright, well, I guess we head to our room. School excursion day 2. Today's itinerary, visiting Kyoto's historical sites. That's so cute. Oh, good pictures. I like them. I went sightseeing around Kyoto aboard a tour bus. Sorry, issues reading. It was much more exciting seeing the historical locations in person than in photos. In the afternoon, we all went our separate ways at the Kamogawa River near the hotel.
We should probably head back. We don't want to miss curfew. Not to mention, Shijo Street will be crawling with drunks and couples the longer we stay.
Why are you so concerned about me?
Why? Because we're your friend, Mitsuru. We care about you. We want to make sure you're okay and having fun. Obviously not having fun, but we want you to, you know?
It was our fight that brought us together, and now that fight is over.
Okay, but we're still friends.
We have no common goal, no enemy to defeat. You have no reason to associate with me anymore.
We're friends.
You don't have to be hurtful about this.
We've reached our conclusion. Why should we keep fighting? Everything I believed in was a lie. And in the end,
Okay, see, this part here, why should we keep fighting? Okay, fair. But, why are you talking to me? Why do you care? We're friends. That's why I care. That's why I'm checking in on you. Like, we didn't need this fight to worry about you and want you to be happy. I mean, yeah, things are hard considering, the whole thing with your dad and all that. But, like, a valid thing is, like, why are we still fighting? Especially given everything that's happened, right? That's valid. But discrediting your friendships is not valid. They're not talking to you because of obligation, necessarily. They're doing it because they want to.
You what? You couldn't protect someone important to you? Is that what you're trying to say? You said you wanted to atone for the Kirijo group's past, but that's not true. You were really only fighting to protect your father.
That's right. I fought to protect him, and look what happened.
You were just dealt a bad hand. There's nothing you could have done about that. Like, there's nothing you would have been able to do about this. unless you somehow found out the truth about all this stuff way before it happened, where you could stop it possibly, which you didn't. So therefore, there's nothing you could do about it, and you're just dealt a bad hand. Life sucks sometimes. And I'm not gonna say you aren't going through some traumatic times because you lost your dad. Yeah, like, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard to register everything going on around you. But, like, that's not your fault, though. You did your due diligence. You did everything you could possibly do to try to protect him and fight for those you care about. It was just bad luck that things ended up the way it did.
I was blinded by my trust for Ikutsuki and fell right into his trap. There was nothing I could do.
Everyone was blinded to it.
My father bore the burden of responsibility entirely on his own. And ever since that incident, he looked like he was dead inside. I fought so he could be free of the shame and guilt weighing down on him. But it was all pointless. I never should have gotten involved.
Okay, but again, you have no way of knowing how things would have gone. And also, if anyone would know anything about losing their father, it's the person you're talking to right now. She understands the pain it is to lose your dad like that. Even no matter how, like, complicated a family relationship might be, right? Between family to family. She would know because she's gone through this recently within the last however many years, right? And it's still fresh enough in her mind, clearly in the events of the story so far. So she would understand what you're going through, you know. But again, in retrospect, you didn't have that knowledge going into it. You went into it thinking you were trying to do a good thing. You were trying to protect the people you cared about, and you were dealt a bad hand. You had bad luck. It happens, unfortunately. And it's natural to kind of be like, well, it was pointless. I should have never done this. That's queer's talk. But again, emotions are high, so I give her credit where it's due. But, like, you couldn't have known this was gonna happen prior.
Am I wrong?
Yes and no. Thank you.
Sorry, but we don't know that for sure yet. You know, I used to live around here. After my dad died, my mom spent all her time throwing herself at random men. I couldn't stand seeing that side of her, so I used to come out here to the riverbank to get away. At that point, believing in my dad was all I had.
Your father only did what he thought was best.
And so did your dad. Like, again, they did the best they could. Like, her dad seemed kind of scary as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. But at the end, he did have good morals, I think, from what I remember and know of him, right? Like, he definitely felt like he had good enough morals to be like, this is wrong, I'm trying to fix the things that was wrong with how the corporation was run and how things had changed, and I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to be better. And that's from what I understand, right? So, yeah, he did the best he could too in his own way.
He was involved in dangerous work, but in the end, he fought to make things right. He believed the shadows needed to be stopped, even if it meant losing his life. That's why I choose to fight. I'm going to destroy the Dark Hour and finish what my dad started.
Finish what he started.
That's all I can do. That we can do.
That's true. The only thing you can do is take one step forward and keep walking forward. You know, I have a better way of phrasing that, it's just not coming out. all you can do is walk forward and look forward and try to do better and learn from past mistakes or mishaps.
Right, Mitsuru-senpai?
Which isn't always easy, mind you. There are going to be times you stumble. You're going to fall a few times. You just get back up and dust yourself off and go, okay, so how can I pick myself up from here? Which, again, is easier said than done, so.
Takeba. You're right. It's not over just yet. We're going to see this through to the end. For my father's sake. And for yours.
Senpai.
Yukari. Let's face what comes next together. Okay?
That's nice. I mean, she actually called her Yukari, which she tends to just call her Takeba.
Of course. Alright, let's head on back and check out the bath.
The bath?
Yeah, the outdoor hot spring back at the hotel. It's really nice. Now that everything's out in the open, we have nothing left to hide.
Nothing? Well now, this is awkward.
Hey, stop blushing. You're making this awkward for both of us. Come on, let's get going. It's already past curfew.
You don't need to worry, Father. I'm not alone. And I won't turn back anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot what her design looks like here. It's pretty cool. What do we got? Blade of Execution. Massive almighty damage to one foe and lowers all their stats. That's handy.
Please. Watch over me.
I underestimated Kyoto. There's too much to see here. I wonder where I should go tomorrow. Ah, Ryoji. Hold on, I'll answer that in a moment. Hey, how's it going, dude?
Looks like you're still wet behind the ears. Listen closely, alright? No gourmet worth their salt will be caught wearing a yukata.
Are you saying that... You know, I'm not even gonna finish that thought.
We eat. Our belly expands. The sash gets too tight. So we loosen it. Then we eat some more. We loosen the sash more. The sash falls off. We're left in the nude. You follow me?
Listen, there are so many things I could say here. All related to, weight reasons, but I'm not gonna get into that. How you doing, Minato-han? Ahaha! What do you think? My Kyoto accent's pretty good, huh? I'm gonna get Yatsuhashi as a souvenir. Hey, how did you know? Regular Yatsuhashi is bait. Can you get that as a souvenir?
Anything?
I think... Oh, yeah, there is one there. So you can give that to Ken. Wait, hold on. What was it, actually? A Japanese treat with red bean paste and cinnamon. Huh.
Much appreciated.
I figured it had to be a snack if it was like a food kind of thing.
Oh, hey. You already changed into your yukata? Damn, you're fast. Dude, you won't believe what Miyamoto did today. Help me talk some sense into him. And do you always have to wear that stupid jersey?
Of course I do. This way I'm ready to run wherever, whenever. Duh.
I mean, it seems logical to me if you like doing that.
That's the problem. You literally just run off. You have no idea how exhausted I am because of you.
Sucker.
Do you know what this guy did? He went on a mad dash up the hill at Kiyomizu-dera. The rest of our group had to chug along to try and keep up with him.
Look, man, if you see an incline, you gotta run uphill. That's what a real athlete does, right?
I mean, yeah, fair. I mean, there's no saying that these other people have to follow suit. You just chose to do it. But, I mean, it's legitimate that it'd be like, hey, I mean, you see a hill, you run after it. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. Oh. Well, I was going to anyways, but... Tomorrow's the last day of the trip. I should find somewhere else to sightsee.
Oh, you're wearing a yukata. Looking good. It's a different look than usual. Maybe I should go get changed too.
Yeah, go for it, man.
It seems like Mitsuru's overcome her pain. I don't know what happened, but I'm relieved to see that she's feeling better.
Is there any new dialogue in these rooms? There is, okay. Man, that hot spring is huge. It felt so good that I swam around. I don't think that's what a hot spring's for. I swam a whole lap. I don't think that's what a hot spring's for. Dude, just because it's big doesn't mean you should swim in it. Oh, it's a little weird. I tried to go to the girls' room at midnight last night, but a teacher was guarding the stairs. Oh my god. How am I gonna get up there? Or maybe you just don't.
Hi, how was your tour today? We ran into some trouble on ours. I wanted to visit the temples, but some of the older ladies in our tour group passed out right in front of us.
I'm glad you were there, Keisuke. Thanks to you, the situation wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been.
Oh, nice.
Nevertheless, it was a shocking turn of events.
Yeah, even the tour guide passed out.
Oh, that's... well, that would certainly end a tour, now wouldn't it?
The way you took charge and directed traffic was really impressive, though, Odagiri-kun. Have you ever considered becoming a police officer in the future?
Huh? No, I hadn't given it any thought before. Let's head to the hot springs. I'm covered in sweat after that whole ordeal.
Fair enough. I'm so tired of touring shrines and stuff. All this touristy stuff is boring. Maybe I should just sneak out later and hit the arcade. I was worried about not being able to sleep, but I slept like a log last night. This is one fine inn. The cushions are world class. The angles of these rooms make running around really awkward. There were doodles all over my face when I woke up this morning. It's in oil-based ink. It's pathetic. I'll get my revenge if I have to stay up all night. Did you check out the souvenir shop downstairs? Sixhara is a pretty weird name for it. I'm running into the chair, sorry. Alright, that goes to my room. I don't want to do that just yet. Kirijo-san's left somewhere. A second year came by looking for her too. I think her name was Takaba-san? I have no idea where either of them went though. Wait, I didn't check to see if there was another person in there, sorry. Hold on, go back in real quick. No, okay, we're good. Alright, tomorrow's the last day. Why don't we go sneak into the guys' rooms? Can't let Ikoda catch us, though. Do you have the same dialogue as if I were doing the female protagonist? Did they not like think that through? Like, there's no other female here to be like, yeah, let's sneak in the guys' rooms. I'm pretty sure that's like something you'd get on the like femme route or something. It makes no sense to tell a guy that. When I went to the romance shrine, there were loads and loads of girls just praying desperately. I asked what all the fuss was about, and it turns out that they were all fans of Sanada-senpai. Normally, they'd get angry if one of them made a move like that, but if they were all there together... That's so weird. I mean, I can see why, but it's kind of weird. Oh, travel guide.
I saw Yukari-chan and Kirijo-senpai together earlier. They looked like they were having fun chatting with each other. You don't see that very often.
Just now, I saw Yukari-san and Mitsuru-san leave the vicinity together.
I made sure to wake up early, or earlier than anyone else this morning so I could put my makeup on first. I really don't want anyone seeing me without it. We were up too late talking, or last night talking, so I'm so sleepy today. But I got some really good dirt on some people, so it's definitely worth it. My friend said that this inn is haunted, but you hear ghost stories no matter where you go. It's all just superstition. I bought a lot of Kyoto's sweets when we were allowed to walk around on our own. I want to try them, but if I eat them all now, I'll get chunky. What should I do? Don't eat them all right now. Just eat a few at a time, you know? Alright, now we checked everything. Hey there, I had a lot of fun this afternoon, did you? What are you doing right now? Do you have a minute? I'm actually in front of your room. Oh, okay, so you can't actually go there. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go the long way. What's up, Ryoji?
Hey there.
Oh, Minali-kun, I had a favor to ask. Yukari-san told me there's a riverbank nearby with a great view. Would you like to check it out with me tomorrow? Yeah.
Thanks.
Great, sounds like a plan. I'll come find you when we start heading back tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, I guess that's it. School excursion day 3. Today's itinerary: free time within the city. Oh, look at the pictures. Mitsuru seems to have cheered up. She's been being friendly with her classmates and especially Yukari. I wonder what happened.
Wow. I didn't know you could come all the way down here. Going on trips is great, huh? I've seen a lot of the sights here now, and everything is so fascinating. There's so much I've never seen before. My mind's having trouble keeping up. I even bought myself a souvenir. Look, it's a music box. Doesn't it sound nice? I don't know the name of the song, though.
It does sound nice. That's pretty cool. You can buy that anywhere. I think I like it.
I'm kind of glad to hear you say that. Sometime, way down the line, I'll listen to this melody. And when I do, I'll think back fondly on this trip. Evening sun is so bright, reflecting off the water's surface. It's different from the view we get from the school roof. I wonder if this is the reason why people come to visit. But did you know, a long time ago, this place used to be an execution site.
Huh. Well, that's ominous.
Sorry. I didn't mean to darken the mood all of a sudden. And that stuff happened a long time ago. Besides, it's still nice and bright out right now. I've heard rivers have long been thought to be a border between this world and the afterlife. But with so many couples around, it doesn't really give that impression, huh? You know, I've been thinking, every one of us will die someday, right? Eventually, the time will come when we have to part. So then, why? Why do people try so hard to connect with each other?
I feel like it's better to have those connections and those opportunities than to have nothing at all. And the memories. Even if circumstances happen, maybe you don't always have those people in your life for like all the time or anything like that. I still think it's worth having had gone through the experience in most cases. Not all, but most cases.
I'm not just talking about romance either. It's the same for friends, family, everyone. For each person you connect with, it just makes saying goodbye that much harder. So, what's the point?
It's necessary to survive. I don't want to feel lonely. Those connections are inevitable. I don't know. I feel like this would be one, but we don't want to feel lonely. I feel like this probably is better to say.
So you mean we just can't stand the pain of being alone? But look at everyone around us. They've chosen their partners out of a large crowd, haven't they? So it's not about loneliness. They genuinely want to be with each other, right? Oops. Sorry, conversation got a bit heavy there. Looking out at the river just made me think about things for some reason. If you follow the flow of water, you'll eventually reach the ocean, right? Its destination is already decided, but it takes so many different forms before it gets there. Sometimes it's quiet and calm, other times it's choppy rapids. Sometimes it's clear, but other times murky. I imagine we're the same way.
It's a good analogy. I'll give it that.
We're all in the midst of a long journey, with all kinds of things happening as we go along. I never realized any of this until coming on this trip with you.
Very good points, though.
Everything feels that much more fascinating when you're here. I guess you could say it expands my horizons. Time spent talking together with you like this just feels precious to me. It kind of sounds like I'm confessing my love or something, huh?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. This is my best boy. I'm okay with it.
The wind is chilly out here by the water. But we should probably head back. Don't want to get in the way of all the couples.
I walked along the riverbank with Ryoji and then returned to the hotel. I feel like I understand him a little better now. I received a message. Let's hit up the hot spring. We're going. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, we just gotta. Come find me when you're free. I should talk to Junpei later. Yep, here's the hot spring part. What do you guys say now, huh?
Oh, it's you! I've been debating what to eat next. So far, I've had senbei, namayatsuhashi, more namayatsuhashi, senmaizuke.
Senbei. That's another one I could never get into. I've tried tons of different senbei, and I just didn't like any of them besides maybe one.
Then more namayatsuhashi, senbei again, and senbei again. Now what?
I'm more surprised that I actually know what senbei is. So I used to get a Japanese snack box every month years ago, and eventually I stopped doing it because one, I couldn't afford to spend money on random stuff like that, and it was kind of spendy. But it was cool. It was fun to like check out the different snacks and stuff. But senbei was one of those things that would come up in one of those boxes every so often, and I've tried them just for the sake of trying them, but I just never cared for senbei. But if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure it has like a nutty flavor to it or something. Senbei. Oh, let me see. Oh, it's a rice cracker. That's right. That's what it was. It's like it's a rice cracker. I don't remember what it was. Why did I not like senbei? It was something to do with the taste, and maybe it was like the texture and the hardness of them sometimes. I think that's the reason. Ow, fuck, my foot. Maybe that's why I never really cared for it much. I mean, there was a few pieces that weren't terribly bad. It was just not for me. What was I thinking? That was I don't know. I'm gonna end up like sitting here thinking about what the other thing is, what I didn't like. If I see it or hear it, I'm sure I'd be like, that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, senbei, there's a few of them that are okay, but overall I just never cared for it much. Yatsuhashi. Just eat whatever you want, man.
What? You're making me decide? How could I lost in this state of hunger?
Who would have guessed that you would have to decide what you want to eat?
Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. And that goes for Kyoto's healthy cuisine, too. Now that's deep.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder what his conversations would have been beforehand, because I don't remember, if you hadn't done his social link. Oh, hey, I guess.
This is the first time I have seen a bathtub this large. Although, it seems highly inefficient to leave the hot water running.
It's already the last night of our trip. All we ever did was visit the temples, but I think I'm gonna miss it here once we get home. There's just one thing I regret.
You're not snooping on the girls in the hot spring.
Where is the girl of my dreams?
Oh.
Aren't romantic encounters supposed to happen on school trips?
Maybe, but that would entail having a girlfriend.
That's all you ever talk about. Isn't it about time you grow up?
Thank you.
Wow, look at you all high and mighty. Even though you're the one sneaking glances at Takeba-san and her yukata.
What? I wasn't looking at her.
I mean, yeah, if he's interested in her, what's the deal? At least he's not, like, obsessed over it. There's a reason why I don't like you, how you're a social link, my dude. Boy with ulterior motives. Dude, do you think they have a mixed gender bath here? No. Yeah, I guess not. Hold on, Junpei. I need to make my rounds. Hey, some privacy here, please? What are you two doing? Oh, you're hot-headed, you're angry. Fair enough. Hey, don't come into my room without permission. It's not just your room. I mean, it's not my room, but it's not just your room. Also, sleazy. Lewd. Holding hands in a room by yourself. Wink. Because I'm sure that's all that's happening. I was kicked out of my room because I was annoying my roommates. It's irritating just talking about it. When I get back, I'm going to annoy them even more than before. Alright, that's the way you do it. My bed's cluttered inside. Since I just threw my clothes in at random, I'd better take care not to leave any undies behind. People will wonder who left them. Especially Koda. I can just see him asking everyone when we gather at the station. Honestly, I can also see it. He would absolutely.
You there, do you happen to see any tears in my pants at all? Maybe that was a bit much.
It's a little weird to ask, but...
The Kamigawa River has a nice ambiance, huh?
Well, okay, we're jumping to that, I guess.
You see, Odagiri-kun was trying to skip rocks across its surface, but he lost his footing and...
Ah, I see. Okay, context.
Oh, can we please drop the topic? Besides, I'd say you're partially at fault for challenging me to hit the opposite bank, Keisuke.
Aw, don't you want to see if it's possible? The wind was blowing in the perfect direction and all.
What's the point in doing that?
Because it'd make me happy.
But I'm asking, what good would come out of doing all that? It was still pointless.
Don't you remember our elementary school days? We used to practice skipping rocks all the time.
Yes, but we're in high school now. You're a third year, for crying out loud.
I like his voice a lot. I mean, I like both of their voices, but...
It looked like you were going all out, though. To the point where you slipped and fell.
Again, can we please change the subject?
Ooh, you're so scary, Odagiri-kun.
Oh, that's funny.
Junpei was looking for you downstairs.
Oh, hey! Oh, this trip went by in a blur. Can't believe we're already heading home tomorrow. I don't really care much for temples, but I still had a lot of fun.
I feel like this trip would be fun.
Let's hang out after we get back.
And you don't say anything, so... Hot springs are so relaxing. Okay, I mean, it's a one-liner, I guess, so that makes sense, I suppose. I guess I could probably go to my room without it, like, skipping forward, because I have to find Junpei anyways. I gotta study my ass off for exams when I get back. The university entrance exams are in less than 2 months. The competition's about to begin. Why'd you have to remind me about the exams? Way to kill this trip's mood. Oh, okay. So you can't do it anyways. Okay, that's alright. A local guy talked to me today. I wonder if my prayers at the romance shrine are starting to have an effect. Maybe I'll score a boyfriend by Christmas this year.
I'm glad that Kirijo-senpai seems to be feeling better.
It's been a really rough 3 days, but it's almost over. What? Can't you tell what I'm talking about? Trying to keep anyone from seeing me without my makeup, of course. Yeah, I can imagine. I feel like that'd be just unnecessary effort, to be honest, but you do you, man. Kirijo-senpai and Yukari have such good figures. All that exercise in their club activities must really be paying off. That Yamagishi girl has a good figure too. I was surprised when I saw her at the baths yesterday, but she's in a culture club. Maybe clubs have nothing to do with it. Yeah, probably not. I mean, it would probably have something to do with it, but probably not the main thing. Oh, hey, this is their room, I guess. Well, one of theirs.
Anyway, my friends and I are really into the dessert they serve at the cafe there. Oh, do you want to come with us after school sometime, Mitsuru-senpai?
Yes, of course.
Oh.
I'd like to try this special strawberry parfait you mentioned.
Oh, look at them bonding! It's so nice.
Okay, cool. It's a date then.
If you have any other recommendations, I'd love to hear them, Yukari.
Aw, I'm so glad they're getting along. It's so good.
Oh, there's this new place one city over.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm glad for them. I'm happy for them, rather, is the better word to use there. It's very nice. Alright, Junpei. Let's spy on the girls. Not that I will want to, but, you know.
Sup? Want to check out the outdoor hot spring? Sweet! I'll grab Sonata-san and Ryoji, so you can head back to the room and get ready.
Oh, now you can go to the... Alright, fine. Should I go back to my room and get ready to hit the hot spring? I guess I could have talked to him, but oh well. I would have had to come here anyways.
Do you know this hot spring is open for guys at certain times and girls at others?
Oh yeah, that's what happened here. Okay, yeah, I remember this. They were like in here and then the time changed at the wrong time and they were accused of trying to peep and then... Yeah, it was unfair because they didn't know, but... I guess they didn't realize the time or something like that.
No way, really? So, there's a chance it could switch to girls only while we're still in here. What, even if that happens, it wouldn't be on us, right?
That's true. Something like that actually happening wouldn't be our fault. Don't you think?
An accident for sure. I don't know about that. Maybe we'll get lucky. This might blow up in our faces. Yeah.
Blow up how?
Do you really want to test this theory? I'm sure they will in a moment, because I kind of remember this.
Even still, can't help but think maybe fate wants us to be here.
Yeah, I'm sure fate really wants you to get your faces smashed in.
Anyway, I was just asking. Not like I'm being serious.
Hey, isn't it getting kind of hot in here?
I mean, it is a hot spring. They seem to be acting strange, apparently.
So, what time does this hot spring change from guys only to girls only, Junpei?
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't bother to check. Right, Ryoji-kun?
Okay, I take it back. I take it back. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, you deserve it then.
Right. It could happen at any moment, couldn't it, Junpei-kun?
That's right. Listen, okay, so Minato and Akihiko, they don't deserve this. They don't deserve the harassment, but these two are in cahoots about this. I'm sorry, Yoji, I love you, but...
You morons. So that's why we came at such a strange time.
Calm down, man. We're just joking. I mean, yeah, we are here at a weird hour. But don't worry about it. I doubt any girls will come out here this late.
Uh-huh, I doubt it.
What? Someone's here. Oh, man. What are we gonna do?
Probably just another guy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, don't worry. We can say we didn't know. That it's all just a misunderstanding.
Wow, this hot spring is huge.
Yeah, probably just a guy, guys. Just a very feminine sounding guy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I do remember this.
Wow, you're right. It's as big as a swimming pool.
Yeah, someone tried to swim laps in these.
So this is an outdoor hot spring. Unfortunately, its therapeutic benefits have no effect on me.
I don't know why they're still standing here. I know it's for the sake of the game and the voice lines and all that, but I don't know why they're still standing here like, this is interesting. Oh, right, we're gonna get our asses handed to us. What do we do?
Shit, it's them. What are they doing here this late? Yes! Yukari-san and Fuka-san! Oh, this is my lucky little... Shut up, you dumbass! They'll hear you!
Who's that? Is someone there? What's wrong, Yukari? Did you hear something?
Mitsuru's here too? Oh, man. There's no way she'll see this as just a misunderstanding.
You don't think she'd get us expelled for this, right?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I don't know if you want to see the answer to that.
But
You're
it
going
was
to,
guys
but...
only when we got here. It's not like we planned this. We were just goofing around.
Do you expect her to buy that? No, if she finds us, then...
What?
Oh my god. Use your non-existent brain to think for a moment. Just think of, like, how scary Mitsuru can be. I mean, Yukari in particular as well. Like, yeah. Do you really want to find out?
We'll be executed.
Executed?
Yeah, I think I did hear something. Fuka, could you check over there? It could be a ghost.
A ghost, yeah.
Okay.
A ghost, they say.
We have to make our way out of the hot spring without being spotted.
Yeah, good luck with that. I don't think you're going to get out of this scot-free.
This is a life or death mission. If we fail, calling this an accident isn't gonna cut it.
I don't see anyone here.
That's Fuka-san's voice. Is she going around the rock? Hey, you're leading this operation, aren't you?
I mean, also, you would have been out if you had just been listening to what they're saying. I get it for game's sake, but...
What the hell should we do?
Oh. I don't like decisions. I don't like decision making. Oh boy. Hide in the steam. I feel like I tried hiding by the rock before, and I feel like that failed, but I don't remember. I'm just curious to see if there's any difference whether you do one or the other. Is there a difference? I wonder. Oh my god! The steam appears to be the answer. Because I'm pretty sure I've done rock before and I got caught. Huh. But, like... Anyways. We'll try it.
Seems like a bold move, but I trust your judgment.
Wow, you really know what you're doing.
In the shadows. No, there's no one here. See? You have nothing to be afraid of.
Man, I just love it's like, hey, if you just look in this direction, yeah, the steam kind of covers, but not really.
Are you sure?
It's like when it's like, oh, we gotta hide, and what is that? What am I thinking? Like P5 when you're hiding around the corner, and one of the other characters are just straight in view, like, hey, look at me, I'm right here.
Looks like we bought ourselves some time.
If the wind picks up even a little, we'll totally get spotted.
Mitsuru and Agus are probably close too. Can't afford to be careless here. But now what?
Just run for the exit? That seems like a horrible idea. They definitely won't figure out that someone's here with, you know, splashing of water. Use the duck as a red herring. I mean, it's a better option than running through the, like, water and giving yourself away.
I get it. We'll distract them with noise. Good plan.
What herring? Why is it red? He can explain later.
Yukari, what's wrong? What?
Oh, sorry, what
There
happened?
was a splash just now.
We know where they are now. This is our chance.
Oh, hang on! We'll never make it if we just run out into the open like that.
Good point. I mean, good point doesn't really help much, does it? Just follow my lead. I don't know what the lead is. I'm assuming maybe smart options, but there's no clear idea of how. You know, I'm curious. Yeah. What lead do you got, huh?
Oh, so much confidence. You're like a natural-born leader.
Well, you got us this far. Might as well go all in with you.
I mean, yeah, like, what exactly are you planning on doing?
All right, let's move.
No, it couldn't be.
What's this? It appears to be a rubber duck.
So there really wasn't anything there, huh? Sorry, I guess I was wrong.
Wait, is follow my lead just literally them walking out carefully while they're distracted by the duck?
Is it just me, or is the water a little too hot? I'm getting kind of lightheaded.
Yamagishi appears to be stripped of her abilities when stripped of her clothing.
Obviously.
How intriguing. Each individual human body has its own distinct characteristics. To be more specific...
Okay, that's plenty, I guess. Let's go. I'll treat you to some ice cream.
Ice cream? That's a highly efficient way to cool down.
Yeah, so it was literally walking out. That was the lead.
I don't know how, but we made it out. All thanks to you. One wrong step, and Mitsuru would have had our heads. Where'd Junpei and Mochizuki go?
I would have, like, gone back and done the other option instead. But I haven't actually saved. Oops. So I can't.
Huh? Junpei-kun and Ryoji-kun are lying on the ground over there.
Oh, boy.
Their faces are all red. Are they okay?
I bet they were doing something stupid again. Just leave them alone.
Oh, looks like the heat got to them. Guess they got what was coming.
And I guess just like that, it's the last day of our school trip. We'll be leaving Kyoto by the bullet train this afternoon. I'm free until then.
Okay, everyone. You all remember when we're meeting at Kyoto Station, right? You better make sure you're on time. If any one of you is late, I'm the one who pays the price.
I thought Kyoto was gonna blow, but it actually wasn't that bad. Well, mostly because of last night.
You're talking about the hot spring, right?
Oh.
Damn it, keep your voice down.
Why would you bring that up, especially knowing that you had to sneak out and the other girls are probably not far behind?
Here they come.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, we're just having a
reflection meeting? Since when do you have reflection meetings, Junpei?
What are you reflecting on?
Oh, don't worry about it.
You can't tell someone not to worry about it. They're going to ask more questions when you say that.
Okay.
I would assume anyways.
Oh, whatever.
I guess not. I guess they'll just leave it. Yeah, this was much different when you got caught. I remember how different, because it's been a while, but...
This secret stays between us, got it? You guys better take it to the grave.
Oh, welcome back.
Wow, that was fast. Oh man, I'm so tired. But it was a lot of fun. I brought you back some souvenir stories, so I'll tell them to you later. Something like that. Oh, okay. I'll be looking forward to them. We can't go to Tartarus tonight. We're all too tired. Let's go tomorrow night. I'm still not going tomorrow night, so it's fine. Even though we don't have anything to fight for anymore.
This is questionable.
What is the matter, Minao-san? You seem anxious when the girls are around. I speculate that you are concealing a serious matter from the girls. What are you looking at? Just your hands? Oh, yeah, just her hands, okay.
Good to see you.
I'm sure everyone's exhausted today, so let's go to Tartarus some other time. I wasn't planning on it. I had a lot of fun on the school trip, did you? We visited so many beautiful places, and I really enjoyed the hot spring.
Hi there.
Which reminds me, we heard something when we were soaking. A monkey probably snuck in. Yeah, that's definitely it. Are you listening, Arasada-kun? You're sweating. Are you okay?
What?
Huh? You really got me a souvenir? What should I give him? I got you, fam. Hold on. Oh, a Namayatsuhashi? Yay, it's got Azuki too. Namayatsuhashi with Azuki is the best. Thank you. By the way, you guys look a bit uncomfortable around the girls. Did something happen on the school trip? Yes, but what? We're not gonna tell you around the girls for sure, and also I don't know if they'd say much with you being younger. I don't know. Anyways.
Excellent.
Kyoto is filled with many beautiful sights, but the most memorable for me was the Kamogawa River, especially during the evening. The sunset was absolutely amazing. I will never forget it.
Hey.
I told you I used to live in Kyoto, right? So I've already seen most of the famous sights, but I never realized the sunset at Kamogawa River was that beautiful. You guys need to grow up more. If we'd gotten caught, we would have been experienced hell on earth. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again, sorry.
Isn't that...
Speaking of memories, we sure had a rough time in the hot spring, huh? Like, we were seriously unlucky. Ugh, if only the girls were less prone to executions. I don't know if that's the problem here. I don't even want to think about it anymore. Maybe just don't try to sneak a peek or whatever you needed to do, I guess. And I should also save, because I have not saved since I've actually started the stream. No messages, so... I guess Kuromaro, what's up? Go for a walk. Amada can come with us. Sure.
Looks like Koromaru's really happy to see you. You guys have been gone for a while. You guys must have had a lot of fun on the trip. You've all been talking about it non-stop when we hang out in the lounge. Koromaru and I were the only ones left behind at the dorm, so it was really quiet during that time. I can't remember the last time I spent so many nights without hearing a peep. I stayed up late watching TV with Koromaru in the lounge. Then I'd doze off for a while.
Well, at least you spend time with Koromaru, so that's always good too.
But it was actually so quiet. I couldn't sleep right.
I can also understand that.
What's the matter? I think there's something he wants to give you, Senpai.
Oh.
I feel like I've been able to tell what Koromaru's thinking lately. It's probably because we spent so much time alone together these past few days.
Seriously?
I was so excited about having next Monday off, but then I remembered Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. It's lame that we have to work even though we won't get paid. What jobs did you get?
No way, man.
Tuesday and Wednesday, I've got a construction job, and then on Thursday and Friday, I'm at a gas station.
You know what?
Dang, that sucks. And the teacher's gonna be keeping an eye on this the whole time too. Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. Where will my job be?
You good?
So did you all enjoy the school trip? I sure didn't. I couldn't care less about shrines and temples. Well, Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. Just think about think of it as another boring field trip for social studies. It's pretty tough out there in the real world. If you don't know what I mean by the end of the week, you will. Myself, though, I'm just happy I'll have the chance to relax. Does anyone have any fond memories from the trip they'd like to share with the class? Come on now, don't turn away from me. So my idea for the school trip was Guam. But none of the other teachers agreed. In fact, they all had their own ideas. Mr. Koda was stumped for Kyoto, like always. Mr. Ono wanted to go somewhere northeast of Japan. I'm still not sure why. Miss Onishi suggested a hot spring, which she technically did have a hot spring of some kind. And Mr. Takinozuka wanted to ride the Maglev train. Miss Teriyuchi didn't care where we went, as long as she could bring her husband. Man, is she annoying. What we need is someone to unite the rest of the staff against a certain someone. Then we can finally fight back against this annual Kyoto slog. I mean, couldn't you just literally say, hey, we go to Kyoto every year, let's go somewhere different? And fight for that point?
Very intriguing.
Deciding on one's career seems to be a fascinating process. However, since I am designed primarily for combat, it wouldn't be very useful for me.
Hey, listen.
Our trip was a blast, especially the hot springs. Oops, sorry, that was supposed to be a secret, wasn't it? But sharing secrets is fun too. Man, why did we have to come to school today? You know what, I'll be nice to him for a change, because mood. We should have had today off. I mean, you're gonna have to come back eventually. But I suppose coming back after a trip is kind of a tiring experience. So we will go to Zoomy in a bit here, but first, before I do that, gotta go here. Oh, that drink. Can I see it? Ooh, is this the limited edition drink you can only get in Kyoto? Wow, impressive. I have to say, I love these rare drinks. Have you seen the Odin juice? It's only available in the fall. You want some? Well, I can't let you have it for free. I'll need, let's say, 5,000 yen to part with it. Sure. I'm sure there was a way to say, like, no, fuck that. But, nah, I got money. What? Are you really gonna pay me 5,000 yen for this? Wow, you must be a rare drink fanatic. Maniac is the word I'm looking for here. Think so. Now I can get my own rare drink. Hey, maybe you could help out a fellow rare drink why do I want to keep saying it wrong? Maniac. Do you think if we made those persimmons into a drink, maniacs around the country would like it? I don't think a specific couple would particularly like it, but, you know, to each their own. Actually, let me turn this in before I forget. Wait, what? Your daughter is looking so confident lately. She came over to say hi to me. I didn't even recognize her. She getting married, or did she just get a boyfriend? Oh, it's nothing like that. Do you see the Chigal Cafe next to the club? My daughter said that just drinking their coffee makes you more charming. It's pheromones or something. Don't be too hesitant to mix it up at a club. You can meet some new people. Wasn't this the old man? Man, just farming levels. Heck yeah! Wasn't this the old man that's like, these young whippersnappers in their club? And now the guy's like, yeah, we should check it out. This Mrs. Grundy's at the PTA might disapprove, but you should dance till sunrise. I definitely feel like at some point he was like shaking his cane at me. But maybe I'm misremembering, I don't know. He sure changed his tune though, if that's the case, if he actually did. I don't know. Anyways, take your drink.
Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the result.
It seems you completed the request. Ah, so that's the legendary Odin juice. Though at first glance it appears to be an ordinary can of juice. Oh, it's warm.
Is that true?
This grainy mouthful. It must be one of the ingredients of Odin. It feels like daikon? Or maybe an egg? How very mysterious.
You have my thanks.
I see technology advances at a rapid pace. Not my reading comprehension. I will wait until later to savor the taste of this juice. Winter uniform. Alright. Interesting. Nope, that's it.
Very well.
And easy enough, I can just literally walk over here now.
Listen.
Perfect timing. Yeah, he wants to get something to eat. Yeah, that's fine. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Let us set forth on our culinary adventure. I know just the place. And it's gonna be typical stuff because, it wasn't enough to raise the social link just yet.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your day? Ryoji-kun was just here. He came to hang out with Junpei-kun. It's not often that we get visitors here. Yeah. Do you think it's okay? I'm actually surprised he's not with a girl. Hey, where's Igus? I saw her on the second floor. Really? Maybe she's with Koromaru. It's not like them to be gone. Work, huh? My dad did his very best when he was working. He was a hard worker and he never complained. Then again, he didn't do the kind of work we were going to be doing. Career Experience Week sounds like fun. Do you think it's a hassle too, Arisalto-san? I'll just be optimistic. I'm looking forward to it, sure. Really? I wish I could join you. I'd like to try working the job too. The saying, earnest labor brings happiness, is simply a pretext. However, there are some people like Yukari's father who put their whole lives into their work. At any rate, I'd advise you to take full advantage of this opportunity to learn about the workforce.
I comprehend.
I see. Then I shall continue my observations.
I have a suggestion.
I cannot stop thinking about Ryoji-san. I'm worried I may overheat. I even asked Koromaru-san for help. Hey, what are you doing? That was obviously a trap. Are you sure? But there's a treasure chest here. Have you not heard of mimics? Whoa, a boss just appeared. A boss appeared. Junpei-kun, it says it's all yours. Okay, anyways, what's going on? The wait is over, apparently. Actually, I wonder, is there anything on her recording? Oh yeah, new recording. It looks like Amato's room.
This room really is too small to practice in. But come to think of it, I guess I don't have to practice in secret anymore. Although, I don't live on the first floor here, so I might be disturbing the people downstairs. I chose a long weapon so I could match the reach of an adult. But then I learned that long weapons are actually better suited for tall people. Oh, I hit my shin again.
You know, I can't blame him for that. That hurts.
Jeez, I hope I get taller soon.
I don't think that was a tall issue. I think that was a you smacked yourself issue.
Oh yeah, where'd my milk go? Maybe I should be drinking more milk.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
It hurts my stomach sometimes, though.
Yeah, other ones? No. Alright, well. Fuka and Akiko. Did I get Fuka's stuff already? Does she have one, rather? It doesn't look like it. Arasata-kun, how are the rooftop planters doing? I don't know much about gardening, but I'm kind of curious. The quality of produce might improve.
No.
So, is it alright? Oh, is it okay if I help out? That'd be great. There should still be produce on the rooftop planters that is yet to be harvested. I should harvest those first.
See you.
Oh, okay, see you again. Ah, I was actually just wondering about that. I wonder how long it's been there. Whoops. Let's see. Utility. Okay, now we'll attend to the rooftop planters.
Enough.
Okay, let's head to the rooftop then.
So this is what it's like growing plants. Oh, should we be measuring the pH of the soil or monitoring how much sunlight they're getting?
You seem really into this. We don't need to go that far. pH.
Oh, yes. I looked up a bunch of stuff online. I thought it might be helpful.
That's not a bad thing.
I do like flowers and stuff, but I've never really worked with them outside of arrangements. I've always wanted to try putting in the work to grow some, though. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to go on about myself like that. Shall we keep working for a bit more? I'll go get some water.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. I say go for it, man. I think you would enjoy it.
This looks good. Do you think you could invite me when you tend the plants again? I'll do more research so I'm in a better position to help out next time, too.
What am I drawing? Why this? What?
It's been a while.
Oh, right. We're getting to that point.
That voice.
I'm glad to see you once again. Jin, the instruments, if you would.
Here. Don't tell me you can't even recognize your own evoker.
Now there's nothing in the world keeping you here, yes?
Takaya.
Surely you understand. There is nowhere for you to go. Your only choice is to come with us. You know all too well that death is not to be feared. You need only fear.
I know, Takaya.
Excellent.
It's all his fault. Ever since he started getting too close, I've suffered every single day. And now, I'm afraid to die.
Hey, Chidori, hurry it up.
Magia, let's go.
What you got?
I'm going to do it.
Enticing jewelry set. If you love yourself some gorgeous gemstones, then you're in for a treat. First up, we have this lovely garnet. They come in a set of 3. Hurry up and get them before they sell out. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful! But wait, there's more! We'll throw in this opal too. Guess how many? 2. All this just for... that's a lot. I'm sure I'll probably maybe need them eventually anyways, so sure. Become a spy kid, I think is what I said. I didn't realize it was gonna be the first thing after. Upon a dry spring. A faint light shines sparkling down upon its remnants. Though I know it's but an illusion, I find myself longing to reach out to it. I want to talk with you today at the usual place.
Hey.
Ah, it's you. I'd like to speak with you again, should fate allow it.
Thanks.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Through our conversations, this bench becomes the bridge that connects me to humanity.
Say, how do you feel about a pink alligator?
A what? I don't know. I mean, I guess it seems fine.
I thought so too. I knew you'd understand. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in a lush, green forest, but he turns out to be pink. He stands out so much that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always hungry. The other animals dislike him and call him disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he was used to living alone. But one day, he made a friend. It was a little bird that had trouble flying. Every day, the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice. It's kind of embarrassing to tell you this, So, what do you think?
It sounds interesting.
Really? I've never written a story before, so I'm worried it's not going to be very good.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere. And I think it's a pretty interesting concept. Also, definitely no symbolism in the stuff, right?
But what matters is that I'm writing it for myself. Perhaps I can show you the entire novel someday.
That'd be nice.
I actually came up with it the other day. I decided I wanted to write a heartwarming story just for myself.
There we go. Attaboy.
I'd like it to be a hopeful tale about finding the meaning in one's life. I think of you when I write. It's like I can hear you telling me not to die just yet. The wind is going to pick up soon. I can feel these kinds of things now. I hope I have enough time. We should leave. I'd like to see you again sometime.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude?
By the way...
Oh, I almost forgot. We have tomorrow off. Labor Day, right? But then our career experience starts right after that. Bummer, huh? Kirijo-senpai and Tsunade-senpai won't be back till later tonight. So let's not go to Tartarus tonight. Wasn't planning on it.
Alright, let's go!
I've got a new strategy. I'll tell Chidori all about the school trip. We're bound to get closer after that. Or at least I think so. I'm not really confident it'll work out though. Wait. Agus and Ken. Okay, so he has his, so I need Agus's. Would you find it permissible to visit the rooftop again? I believe it is time that we check on the progress of our cultivation of efforts. I'm ready to deploy at any time. Shall we engage Minato-san? Yeah, let's go. Understood. I will begin making my way to the rooftop with maximum efficiency.
It appears they are growing well. Hip hip hooray, as they say. The ladybug has grown into a fine adult as well.
I like how she's saying this, but the other harvest that she helped with was already harvested and this is something else.
I believe this is mission complete. Well done.
GG. Oh, it's thanks to your help. It's too early to relax. We aren't growing bugs here. It's thanks to your help.
I tried to do everything in my power. I'm glad I was of service. The ladybug put in a lot of work as well. We thank you for your service. I've realized something, tending these plants alongside you. I've made many new discoveries beside these planters. Everyone is doing the best they can to make their way in the world. That goes for the plants, and the pests, and the ladybug too, and you as well. I may be a machine, but I also want to do the best I can. I will do my best to make my way in the world, just like everyone else. That is my new goal from now on.
That's a good goal. I don't get it. I won't let you beat me, sure.
I am impressed. I hadn't expected a competition here. Hearing that, my motivation is fully charged, as they say.
Agus seems to have found a new purpose through tending the plants. Physical boost strengthens physical skills.
Naturally, I will still continue to look after them at full throttle. Let's get started right away. Once again, our mission has concluded without incident today. Let's head back now.
Sorry to wake you. I'm not sure how to say this, but you need to go to the 4th floor, and please hurry.
What's going on? Yamagishi detected a presence. Other Persona users. They're outside Tartarus. Other Persona users? You don't mean...
Strega. They're still alive.
Those bastards! First the Dark Hour doesn't go away, and now Strega's back? What the heck's going on?
Yamagishi, can you see who it is?
There's only one of them, but... I thought she was in the hospital.
Huh?
No, she's inside.
What's wrong?
Long time no see.
Chidori?
She hijacked the transmission?
I can't stand the sight of you all anymore. So I've decided to get rid of you. Come to me.
Yamagishi!
I'm... okay.
I don't get it. Wasn't she in the hospital? Junpei, do you have any idea what's going on? Junpei?
Shut up! I don't know shit!
Jeez, you don't have to get defensive. They're just asking since you're close enough to her.
God damn it!
Junpei, come back!
This is almost certainly a trap. But it's Strega we're dealing with. We can't just ignore them. And if we confront them, we might gain some insight on the current situation.
Please be careful. I only sensed one person, but the other two could be nearby.
True. Leader, we have no idea what they're planning. So choose your team wisely. We'll go after Iori once you're ready.
Alright, well, we're at this point of the story, it seems. Actually, I might keep Ken on. Because this theurgy would be useful. I think I'll leave Ken in for now. Alright, I was gonna be ending stream soon anyways after that, and I forgot it's at this point, and what a cliffhanger to hang off at, because I know I remember the events after this part, so man, this will be a great start of next week's stream, right? Let's see here. Alright, so with that, I am going to call it good. We're making that progress, guys. We're getting there. Alright, I'm going to... I don't have any... Excuse me, I'm also getting eepy. I don't have any announcements specifically to discuss, so I'm just going to go ahead and move to see who we can raid. Case is on, so I guess we'll invade her stream. Alright, as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and keeping me company. I hope you all have a good night. And I'm going to probably get off and go eat, because it's starting to get sleepy. So, you guys have a good night. Thank you guys, as always. And I appreciate having you here. Okay. Send her tons of love, tons of hydrates. And, take it easy.